Good day everyone, I am Vanier Kapangpangan and for today, I will going to discuss about the subject of arts. So the term subject of arts refers to the main idea that is represented in the artworks. It is the essence of the piece. And also, it is the matter to be described or to be portrayed by the artist, and this may refer to any person, object, scene, or events. So there are two kinds of arts as the subject. We have representational arts and non-representational arts. So let us focus and discuss on what is representational arts. Representational arts or objective arts. It depicts objects that are commonly recognized by most people. Sabi nga ng iba, common sense. Makikita mo kaagad kung ano yung nasa picture or in artworks. Next, it attempts to copy what is real or portray the subject as it is. So kung ano yung nakikita mo, yun ang subject of arts that is obviously can be identified easily. And uses forms and are concerned with what is to be depicted. So gumagamit ito ng mga form na madaling maunawaan. So again, representational art is an actual object in reality. Representational art has subcategories which includes realism, impressionism, idealism, and stylization. So another thing is when we say representational arts, it represents something or something obvious. Artworks that are clearly derived from real objects, sources, and therefore represents something with strong visual references to the real world. Example, a human figure, an apple, a car, or anything that is recognizable as scenes, objects, or figures. So when we say representational arts, the subject of the art, for example, a painting, your subject or the focus there is a human figure. So kung anong nag-drawing ka dihagnaw sa imong crush, then that is a representational arts because it represents the person itself. Like nag-paint ka dira or nag-sketch ka og nang sa imong crush, then it represents the real person which is your crush. So that is representational arts. So I have here 3 examples of representational arts. So we have here the first one, The Virgin and the Child with Saint Anne by Leonardo da Vinci. So kabalo man siguro mo kung asa dira ang Virgin and Child with Saint Anne. So naibata na si Mama Mary and Saint Anne, the mother of Mary. So this is clearly a representational art because na human beings ma-recognize nimo ang subject sa arts nga ang subject niya is tao. Or ang focus sa kani nga artwork is ang tao. So that is an example of representational art. Another thing is Four Apples by Paul Cézanne. So this painting of 4 apples, so that is very obvious now, the subject is apples. And lastly, we have the sculpture by David Donatello. So he is also famous sculptor. The sculpture represents a human being, and that is representational arts because it represents something. Representational art is an important foundation for all visual arts because it depends upon an artist's proficiency in drawing, perspective, uses of color, tone, portrayal, light, and overall composition skills which underpin numerous forms of visual arts. Representational arts made up an important period of art history, as its notable style has been represented by some of the earliest sculpture and artworks that have been documented and found. As representational art is so widely accepted by audiences and critics alike, it still exists as the most popular art form today, despite countless developments in different genres taking place. Representational art acted as an important starting point for all visual arts, as it evaluated artists based on their drawing skills, compositional skills, perspective, use of colors, and portrayal of light. While these are not the only features used to judge artists and their artworks today, these characteristics of representational arts provided a crucial foundation for the growth of visual arts. Additionally, having a solid base provided by representational art helped introduce some of the most iconic artists in all of art history. Through creating a benchmark which to assess artworks, this went on to educate artists from all movements to improve upon certain skills, which leads to the creation of some incredibly notable works that are still spoken about today. So that's all for my report. Thank you and God bless.